What's that? Something soft. A cloth. I've got it. An old cleaning cloth, completely dried out. No way. I've got no grip and I can't pull myself up. No way. I've got no grip and I can't pull myself up. If I light the rag, it'll probably blaze for a short while. But then after a few seconds, that'll be it. I need light for longer. That's... It feels like rough fabric, but much heavier. And it's very long. A hose. A metal thing. A bucket. There's something slimy in it. Oil. Stale, old oil. There's a little bit of oil in the bucket. I'll dip the cloth in the oil. Okay, it's drenched in oil, just like my hand. That would burn well, but I couldn't carry a burning rag with me, and just having light here wouldn't really help me any further. Must be a hose. There's something very cold lying here. Metal. A pole or a tube. It really is a tube. About 18 inches long and quite heavy. The thick oil slowly running down the bar. But the cloth ought to hold. I've stuffed a corner into the opening of the tube. I'll stick it here in the wall. I don't really want hot oil running over my fingers. Here we go. My last match. Very good. A kind of switchboard with a handful of switches and fuses. A kind of switchboard with a handful of switches and fuses. No wonder I couldn't open the door in the dark. It's been blocked with a pole, and it's a sliding door. The metal rails on the wall and floor give that away. That would suggest that I'm in some kind of a bunker. They're usually sliding doors in bunkers because you can still open them after an explosion. I don't need a bucket. Even with the light on, it looks like a hose. Even with the light on, it looks like a hose. Two huge metal tanks. Perhaps for fuel or oil. Could also be water tanks. Some kind of oversized tap. There's a connector for a hose on it. A few loose wires are hanging out of the box. Looks as though they've been pulled out on purpose. I'll stick them in again. Perhaps I can open the door with that. So let's see. Oh, there's even a light switch. This one here must be the switch for the door. The label makes it somewhat easier. Strange. It only made a noise for a short time. Huh. The door isn't that easy to open. Strange. It only made a noise for a short time. Even with the light on, it looks like a hose. That's the key for the display case in the museum. Bobby accidentally dropped it from his pocket. Strange. It only made a noise for a short time. Of course, the door won't open with that there. I'll take it out of the way. You see? It works. A big, dark room and bars. I can hardly make anything out.
We've been expecting you, Darren.
What is this? Who are you?
One day, you will be our guest.
What are you gonna do? What have you done with Angelina? No. No!
I'm going now. By the way, escape is impossible. This is an old Second World War bunker. There are meter-thick concrete walls, steel, and rock between you and freedom. We'll come for you in a few days, Darren. I wish you a pleasant stay.
Damn it! What do you want from me? Why did you have to use Angelina as bait? Why her? I'm gonna find you. Ugh.
A chain that's about 2 yards long. That's one of those things you can light gas with. The metal part is rubbed with a kind of flint and then makes sparks. A camping stove. Presumably I'm supposed to heat up my food with it. Looks like a screwdriver. What's that doing here? huge padlock, quite old with a large keyhole. I'll leave it there. If I need to warm something up or ignite something, then I can do it here. It seems they don't want to let me go thirsty. Huh. That's about 3 gallons. If you need around half a gallon a day, that means they want to keep me waiting here for no more than 6 days. Great. A cheap camping table with a chair. I guess this is supposed to be the comfortable corner of my jail? Locked. If that would work, then there's no way they would have left the screwdriver lying here. I shouldn't let the flame burn too long. Who knows how long the gas will last. Tinned food, various soups, apricots, beans. I don't intend to stay down here long enough to eat all this. The iron bars are covered in rust. I still can't move them. The iron bars are covered in rust. I still can't move them. It's still very strong, even though it's old. I won't be able to break it open. I could use a welding torch right now. Or... Welding powder. It's a mixture of iron oxide and aluminum powder. That stuff burns at almost 4,500 degrees Fahrenheit and can easily melt iron. And iron oxide is in rust. There's enough of that here. Bobby's sparklers. A really weird gift for a guest. The iron bars are covered in rust. I still can't move them. It won't budge an inch. I need to ignite the gas first. I shouldn't let the... I'd rather not. The sparkler will burn out really quickly. I have to do something else first. Looks like ready meals in aluminum trays. That's not the kind you'd get in the supermarket. Looks more like it's a to-go tray. I'll just take one. Apart from the fact that I've seriously lost my appetite, I don't really fancy a picnic in this cozy underground cell. There's plastic cutlery on the table. You can't do anything with it, not even eat properly. Good. I hope I can get enough rust off here. I've collected the powder on the pages of the storybook. Yeah, that should be enough. I'd better mix the rust powder with the aluminum powder before I put it in the lock. Right. I'll carefully scrape the aluminum off with the knife. Now this could take a while. Alright, I've mixed the aluminum powder with the powdered rust. It's sure not the greatest welding powder, but it ought to do for the lock. That's it. The welding powder's in the lock. I shouldn't let the flame burn too long. Who knows how long the gas will last. Good. It's lit. I'll have to hurry up. It's not gonna burn forever. All right then. Real careful now. It's really evil stuff. The wicked thing is, it can burn without oxygen. That means you can't put it out with sand, for example. And if you pour water on it, the water is broken down by the heat, creating oxygen, or hydrogen, or oxyhydrogen, explosive gas. Everything explodes and superheated droplets fly everywhere. There's been some serious accidents. So it's not really something to try at home. But this was an emergency. The flame's gone out already? How was I supposed to heat my food over the next few days? I'll put the light on first. That was easy. A hose. Quite thick. The kind that firefighters use. Oh, crap. I know I'm gonna regret this. Oh my god. Angelina's pursuer. Reginald Boris. He's been stabbed to death. Perhaps I'll find some clues to what happened to Angelina. Ah!
Don't let it happen. You have to stop the evil.
God damn it! This can't be for real. This can't be for real. What the hell is that in his breast pocket? Oh, gee, looting a corpse. Just what I needed. But if it helps Angelina... Okay, I've just gotta do it. Sounds like a poem. But this is just half of it. The paper's torn. Days be done, Gordon's son, hanging long and grow, the light end in sight. I've no idea what that means, but I'll take the paper. And there's something else. Insulation tape. Ah, that's it. Luckily, there's nothing else here. The metal locker must be about 50 years old, like most things here. I'm surprised that everything is kept so well. The thick walls probably keep things preserved. There's a box. These are cables with igniters, presumably for dynamite. I'll take one of the cables with me. I don't need any more cable at the moment. What have we got here? Whoa, A stick of dynamite. Does 50-year-old dynamite still work? Or does it work too well and explode in my hands? Okay. Alright then. I'll leave the other stick here for now. I don't want to push my luck. The cylinder of compressed air would have been refilled using this compressor. It's seen better days, but it's not fit for the junkyard just yet. The cylinder of compressed air would have been refilled. The people who were living in this bunker seem to have left half of their things behind. There are bottles, boards, crates, pipe fittings, cardboard boxes, all kinds of things. Boards, a broken lamp, and an old-fashioned detonating device. It's for detonating explosives, like the ones they used to use in quarries and mines. You turn the crank handle to build up an electric charge. When you press the button, it fires an igniter cap at the end of the wire. The door is bolted from outside. It's a huge armored door. I can't break something like this open. I'll have to look for another way. The door is bolted from outside. It's a huge armored door. I'll have to look for another way. Huh. A pressure hatch like the ones you see in submarine movies. Looks old, but isn't rusty yet. Let's see. There's not much to see. Oh, it smells like stagnant water and rust. This could be some kind of water storage or tank or something. I guess it's been lying around here for years. It probably won't last much longer. That's, no idea what that is. It says here that it's a rubber dinghy with a built-in compressed air capsule. You pull the ripcord and the dinghy inflates within seconds. Phew. It must have been the cutting edge of technology back then. The metal door closed behind me when the guy pulled one of these levers. Let's see. Nothing's happening. But it must be possible to open the door with this lever. I'll keep trying. The door is bolted from outside. It's a huge armored door. I can't break something like this open. I'll have to look for another way. These pieces broke off the concrete girder. The wall here seems to have been repaired, for whatever reason. A hatch. It leads back downwards, but that could be my way to freedom. What a disgusting brew. It's not moving. The hatch is very rusty, probably because of the water down here. You know, sometimes the only thing that helps is brute force. I think it makes more sense to position the dynamite first, and then push the igniters into the sticks. At least I'll be some distance from the explosion, should something go wrong with the equipment. Alright. I've taped a stick of dynamite on the hatch. If I'm lucky, I can blow a hole in the hatch with it. There's an igniter cap fastened to the end of the cable. I reckon the cable's a good 30 feet long. Alright. I've taped a stick of dynamite on the hatch. If I'm lucky, I can blow a hole in the hatch with it. I don't need any more cable at the moment. There's a pair of gloves and a wrench. I'll take them both with me.